front runner for Executive of the Year, Sandy Brundello, in her first season as Liberty head coach. We are ready to go here from Barclays Center, and already ball going out of play. Dangerfield working into the paint. Allen's reverse. Feet in the paint. Turns to points. They hopped on a plane who was originally supposed to take off in Chicago at 5:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Liberty definitely playing with a little more energy and togetherness on both ends of the floor.
Blocked by Allen. Howard all alone. 8-0 New York.
Dribbling a little too deep for Sabrina Ionescu, but overall, solid energy and execution.
Liberty executing well on both sides. Miesemann with the first points for Chicago, and she takes it away. Parker all alone. No problem. Candace Parker. On Schumer and Johannes getting ready to check into the game for New York. Dana Evans finishes with the layup. And Chicago has its first lead.
Love to attack. We saw Kalia Copper do it, and then Evans.
Dangerfield leaving it off for Howard. Second chance over Parker, and it's good. It can gnaw at you. That's what the Sky are playing with right now. Hahn fed inside, and she converts. Gardner throws it in. Onyenwere playing on Stevens. Turnaround by Azare, and she hits from the baseline. Averaging just over 10 points per game. Formed into a trustworthy reserve role as Johannes finishes the runner. A lot of plug and play with both teams right now. Polar opposites happening though. Stevens, she converts. Vandersloot missing. Sarah's going to be calling that game with Michael Grady, also Zora Stevenson and Dawn Staley. But man, Yes Network.
Yeah, well, I would say Dawn Staley is probably the highlight. When you got a Hall of Famer, she had claimed we had a call, and she said, I probably won't be on the mic much. I'm not real savvy with TV.
And become what it is today.
So much of it is the investment and the dollars that get put behind it. I think we're starting to see more of that. A lot of different platforms, social issues, and how the WNBA always continues to push ahead with those things, and her develop through the course of her high school career, and obviously what she's become. I talk about Chicago being home, but these players have done so much tremendous work.
Parker on cue. Good feed from Rebecca Gardner.
Immediately we knew that she was going to be a supremely talented player, but credit to her for how she has put together that type of career to this point.
We'll just say those four legends, what have they done for the game? How would you describe it?
I think you just don't.
Onyenwere with a nice lay-in over Parker.
Such good hands, and I think they continue to elevate one another.
Howard trying to go over a double team, gets the rebound, puts it back. Natasha Howard. Here's Copper, holding it tightly, lets it go. And Ionescu with the board. Sabrina pulling up, and she hits.
Beautiful touch. No, he can't. No, we saw that Sabrina Ionescu play, and you touched on her earlier, but what else? That's such a tough shot by Rebecca Gardner.
And there's so much promise with the pieces that they do have.
Gardner finding Miesemann underneath. Nifty move from Emma Miesemann.
That can get in your head some. And I think just early on, we're seeing such a high level of pushing the tempo, the way they're sharing the basketball, getting stops, allowing.
Oh!
I mean, wow. But
to have 6 in one season is absolutely incredible.
Oh, Copper floating to the rim and gets the foul as well.
They drop a play. Courtney Vandersloot knocks down a 3. They're such a veteran team with so much confidence in their system. No panic from this team.
Ionescu with the runner. They're starting 5 on the floor to begin the third quarter. Good feed of Ionescu to Dolson, who finishes.
Next action, what can I be doing to cause chaos and put pressure on the defense?
Dolson turning around, and it rattles in. Alamon stepping in. Parker inside Miesemann. Off the window and over Ionescu. There's the mismatch outside. Alamon left all alone. Parker, second chance. And Candace Parker. Ionescu inside Dolson, another bucket. Steph Dolson has scored all 8 points for the Liberty here in the third. Sky pushing it up. Carter moving around Ionescu and finishing with the left hand.
Did you give me credit for that layup? I thought you said Carter. That's great.
Hey, Gardner, Carter. Alamont controlling, looking for Gardner. Hahn getting ready to check in for New York. Gardner again with the lefty.
She has such long steps.
Liberty running it. Ionescu darts it to Whitcomb. Sammy Whitcomb takes a three, and she hits it.
You can hesitate, you can pause, you can jab step to get your defender to move down, and then she can set her feet.
Gardner with a three. It's Quigley. Looking inside, and Whitcomb intercepted. Dangerfield, she hits! Dangerfield up top. Here's Johannes. Hahn in the paint, another! The second chance. Another one. Finding Alamont inside, and she hits the reverse with nobody around her. Liberty leading into the final 10 minutes. The Sky with Stevens making the layup there, closing the gap. Looking to repeat as WNBA champions, but here on the ropes, Onyenwere leading in for three. Michaela Onyenwere. Ionescu. Rattles out. Hahn the putback. Gets the rebound. Puts it in. Han Chu. Liberty looking efficient tonight on offense. Ionescu from long range. She hits it.
Bringing Candace to this team for that reason. Referees call the game differently for her at times.
Stevens leading Copper underneath. She stops, lets Ionescu go by, and converts. Beats him in the offensive board. Back inside. Quick turnaround for Parker off the window. 7-0 run for the Sky. On 5 of 13 shooting. Much improved. Copper crossing over. Now pulls up. Hits the jumper. Stevens left all alone in the corner. Too strong ball on the ground. Parker picks it up and puts it in. First lead since they were up 43-41.
And again, it's off an offensive rebound. That's the third opportunity for Chicago.
Howard answering back. And the Liberty back in front by one. Meets him in. It's a switch. Parker going past Howard and the foul. Candace Parker with the vision in the paint. Liberty down 2, minute 45 to play. Ionescu. Johannes stepping to the side and hitting the three.
Liberty 5 on the floor.
Pass taken by Gardner all alone. Uncontested. No problem. And a timeout called by Sandy Brondello for the Sky. Ionescu pulling up. She hits. Parker holding the ball. 20 seconds to go. 7 to shoot. And a foul whistled on Steph.
New York has a timeout, so they can call a timeout, advance the ball.
Parker 1 for 2 there. 19 seconds to go, 2-point game. Ionescu. Gardner's played her tight all game. Sabrina going to the rim and knocking it in. 81-80 Liberty in front. It's Parker. Backing in on Onyenwere. Parker tosses it up. Can't get it to go. Onyenwere fights for it, and the Liberty will have the basketball. Point lead and 1.8 seconds to play here at Barclays Center. 3-point advantage. 1.8 seconds to go. Alamont tosses it in. Meeseman hoists it up. It's no good. The Liberty take it over the reigning champs. 83-80 the final.